What's up, vibers? It's your girl Kiana. Welcome back to Vibing with the K's, where we create a vibe for you to catch. We are on episode 6. This is the last episode. This is going to be season 1. So we have reached season 1. We are going to season 2 next week. So episode 6 is how to spot a narcissist. Y'all ready for this one? Stay tuned. So let's get into it. I'm pretty sure we all have dealt with, possibly dealing with a narcissist. Well, what is a narcissist, you say? My definition, because it's many definitions, but my definition of a narcissist is an individual who lacks empathy, where they just don't have a feeling for nothing. Like, nothing matters to them, you know? Like, your feelings don't matter. How they treat you doesn't matter. They just are so cold when it comes to their feelings. Second, an individual who invalidates your feelings, where every situation, every time they've done something or do something and you express to them your dislike for it, instead of the behavior being changed, they tell you overreacting, you doing too much, it's not that serious. It might not be that serious to you, but it's that serious to me. So, yeah, pay attention to that. They also do not take accountability for their actions. Everything that they do somehow is your fault. It's not their fault. Or you push them. So what you telling me is that you lack self-control. Okay. I guess that's my fault too, right? Just lying. Just lying for no reason. Like, what? A lot of broken promises. A lot of broken apologies. You know how when they do something, they'll apologize for it, but then you'll turn right around a week later, 2 weeks later, and do it again. Narcissist behavior. What else? To me, I say like, to me, I will also throw in an individual that does not know how to communicate. And I'm not talking about just sitting having a conversation, but I'm saying communicating healthy, to where you're actually listening to my issues. You know, we're hearing each other out. I'm hearing what concerns you have, you hearing what concerns I have. And we're coming to a solution. You know, a narcissist will not do that. They communicate, they have a conversation and listen just enough to form a response, to where, and they gonna pick and choose what they want to respond to. They gonna pick and choose what they want to hear. They also tend to hear what you have to say, but flip it to where it makes sense to them. But at the same time, it's not even about it always making sense to them. It's a way to basically flip the script. Basically, again, that accountability that I was speaking about, where it's like, okay, I'm going to take what I just heard and I'm going to find a way to flip it so that you seem like you overreacting, or you seem like you tripping, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, or, you know, I did this, so I did that, but then you still have an issue. No. Or when they tell you, y'all ever been in a situation or relationship where the individual will do something to you that will hurt you to your core, but have the audacity to tell you, you should get over it? You still on that? Are you serious? To me, that is the worst feeling and experience ever. To be told that you still holding on to something that they did to you. As if I do this to you and it hurts you, but give it a month or two, you should be over it. And if you're not over it in 2 months, that's a problem. But you didn't think about the damage that what you did could cause me. For me to have to hold on it for 6 months to a year. You didn't think about that. Because at that moment, you was doing what was beneficial to you. They very selfish too. How did I leave selfishness out? Very, very selfish. To where every action benefits them. It doesn't benefit you. The things that they do does not benefit you. It benefits them only. So if you're dealing with a person that is showing these signs or showing this behavior, you're dealing with a narcissist. And I think you need to run. No, I don't think you need to run. You need to run. Hear me. Run. Okay? Because it's a mess. It's draining. It's stressful. And it's just like, why? Who hurt you? You know, like, I don't get it. I really do not get it. I really don't understand it. And my advice to anyone who is dealing with it, has dealt, well, if you have dealt with it, learn from it. You able to catch the signs and pay attention to the red flags, so the next time you get into a relationship, you will already have it handled. But the ones that's in a relationship dealing with that, please leave. Especially if you've had a conversation with them and you see that nothing has changed. Because I believe that despite, you know, a person having narcissistic behaviors, I do feel that if they genuinely wanted to change and work on things, they would. So pay more attention to actions than you do words. Because that's big. Because a lot of times we fall for the words. We feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to trust what they say, you know, and just see what happens and, you know, go from there. But you might see some change for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Might get clever, give you a month of change. But then if you see them go right back to the same behavior, it's time somebody, you know, want to walk away from that. Because what it says to me is that that person isn't ready. And I really don't. And that's another thing too. I don't like when a person, pay attention to the people when you're in a relationship and you have certain issues or certain problems with them. And they tell you, okay, I'm going to change this, or, you know, y'all might be going through a changing process. And they, okay, I got this, or, you know, yeah, I can do this. But then every time you turn around, it seems to be a problem, or it seems to be a repetitive cycle. To me, that person is just, I think that person is just stringing you along. Because, you know, we all know what we can and what we cannot do. We all know that. So if I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, hey, I need you to be more romantic. If you know you can't be more romantic and you don't want to be for whatever reason, let me know that. I'm going to find out anyway, because you might do it for 2 weeks, but it's going to stop. So that's going to let me know right there that, okay, you have a difficulty with it. And it's not even that you having a difficulty with it. It's a disconnect of my feelings, you know, because it's that selfishness. So if you have a disconnect for my feelings and what I enjoy, what are you doing in a relationship with me? You don't sound like a person that's ready for a relationship. You sound like an individual that needs to be single to focus only on yourself, because that's all you care about anyway. So please watch out for them narcissists. They real. It's real. And just be careful, you know, because you can definitely very easily get set up for failure. Honestly. So pay more attention, please. Pay more attention to action than the words. If a person is showing you blue, they're blue. Don't paint them green because you like green and you want to see green. No, they're blue. And it's okay that they're blue. If you know that blue is not what you want to deal with, you don't have to deal with that. Just because they're comfortable. Let them stay comfortable in what they in and in who they are, and you move forward. Because you can't force somebody to be who they do not want to be. You can't force it. So I would encourage you, if you're in it, to please leave. Especially if you have found yourself over and over again expressing the same problem, the same issue, and there's nothing changing. It's time to go. It's time to go. I know you may not want to, you may love him or her, but they're not showing it back. So why would you want to be in a situation where you're not shown equal love, equal respect? That's just a waste of time. And our time is limited. So why not spend it with somebody that wants to give you the same in return? So hopefully this message has encouraged you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Hopefully it has motivated you to walk away and or pay attention to what you've dealt with before. If you have dealt with a narcissist, pay attention to it. Know the signs. Don't do it again. Don't let them tell you what you want to hear. Let them show you. And y'all let me know in the comment sections if you've had this experience. Tell me, share your experiences with me. Let me know, if you currently dealing with it. If you was dealing with it, what did you do to get out of it? The difficulty of being in it and all of that. And, let's chit chat in the comment section. But till next time, y'all, stay tuned for season 2. Peace.